Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Strange day today, a bit windy, my hairstyle all over the place, but who cares really at this point. We have much more interesting things going on in the world than if it's a good hair day or a bad hair day. Yesterday I had a live stream with former FBI agent David Blaumbat. I think I remember his last name correctly. Make sure to check it out because it was quite interesting. A lot of mixed comments, by the way. Some of you appreciate the guest, some of you didn't like it too much. However, I decided to invite someone who has sent me an email. I normally don't do it. I usually reach out to my guests first, so I make my own kind of pre-selection with this. But for some reason I felt compelled to invite him. Will he be back or not? I don't know yet, we will see. But guys, what's going on? So today we have May 7th. First and foremost, what's happening in Russia today, in Moscow, for the 5th time, which is pretty impressive to be honest. We will have Putin becoming the president of the Russian Federation, and this is taking place today. The ceremony will take place in Kremlin, and I think there is another area designated for that celebration as well. And at the same time he is saying goodbye, Putin is saying goodbye to the members of the current Russian government. I don't know if he will appoint completely new people or some of those people who are currently in the government will remain in his government still. I'm not sure about it. So we have this. We also have something that I will be reporting on tomorrow, and that is what's taking place in Poland, in Katowice, and that is our new/old Prime Minister Donald Tusk and the visit with Ursula the Witch. I think Ursula the Witch will make it to Poland if she hasn't already. I haven't checked on that yet. So Ursula, you know who, von der Leyen. I call her the witch, you know, under the sea. Hey. So we have this. Tomorrow I will be giving you some key points from his speech, because Tusk always has something to say. It's old, it's new, it doesn't matter. He has something to say that we have to pay attention to, because you have to read between the lines, and lately it's not even reading between the lines, is straight in your face. But the news that is circulating all over Poland since yesterday, after the Muppet show with the drunk minister who still says he wasn't drunk, and that ceremony during Sunday celebrating Polish firefighters. I will give you fantastic comments from you guys. I'm really glad I had such a cool audience, and you leave very smart, savvy and funny comments on that. We have the news circulating that one of the top Polish judges asked for the asylum in Belarus from all the places, and the bleep hit the fan. How could he? So let's go through two articles that I have for you about this event. One is from onet.pl. This was probably like the first article that mentioned that situation with this judge from Warsaw, by the way. I think from Warsaw. Very high-ranked judge. And what this article says: a Polish judge asked for political asylum in Belarus. He is known for his hate scandal. So the judge of the Provincial Administrative Court in Warsaw, Tomasz Schmidt, asked for political asylum in Belarus due to his opposition. Let me just rest my hand. Due to his opposition to the policy of the Polish authorities. He actually announced this at the press conference in Minsk, according to the Russian news agency TASS. Tomasz Schmidt, now his words, now quoting the judge, Polish judge: Belarus is a very friendly country. Why did I come to you? As far as the situation in my country is concerned, it is an expression of the protest against the way Polish policy towards Belarus and Russia is being conducted. He said this during this press conference in Minsk. He argued that the authorities in Warsaw, under the influence of the United States and Great Britain, were to lead country, of course meaning Poland here, to war. Quoting the judge, Tomasz Schmidt, "Yes, I am asking for the status of a political refugee." He stressed in response to a clarifying question from TASS, "Nothing that for the time being this is an official request." Schmidt explained that he investigated cases, for example, concerning the Polish police, Polish army and Polish intelligence. He was also supposed to have access to secret and top secret materials. During this conference, he read out a statement of his resignation as a judge. He pointed out that he has been in Belarus for about a week and currently would like to rest. In an interview with media representatives, he argued that there is one Polish politician who allegedly prevents the country from being dragged into the conflict in Ukraine. However, he did not want to give his name as not to cause him harm. So before I give you the second article, which is one of the latest from today, this one I read you from onet.pl, is from yesterday. The second one will be from today, from Business Insider PL. Well, how cool is this? Apparently there is only one Polish politician who allegedly prevents the country from being dragged into the conflict. I mean, I would like to know the name, because it's hard for me to imagine which one, to be honest. All of them look the same to me. You know who said this lately? Like all Chinese look the same? Some official from Argentina, I think. How rude, isn't it? Well, in this case, I know it's rude, but I don't care, because it's the truth in my opinion. All of those who are in Polish parliament, same government, the same bleep. All right, second article from Business Insider. The Polish judge fled to Belarus. There is a reaction of the International Security Agency, Internal Security Agency and the Prosecutor's Office. So as you know, the bleep hit the fan, and now everyone in Poland is like, he's a traitor, he's gonna reveal all the top secrets, like how smart we are probably, or what are we cooking, you know, like we're cooking something so Putin will be surprised and he cannot sleep. You remember that, like, yeah. Anyway, the Internal Security Agency initiated inspections to verify the scope of classified information to which the judge of the Provincial Administrative Court who asked for asylum in Belarus had access. So what did he know? Like Pink Panther movie. Right? What did he know? Well, the case is also being investigated by the National Prosecutor's Office on suspicion of activities of the benefit of foreign intelligence. So now, the guy, who my opinion, actually I think it's a good, before I continue, I give you my comments on this. What do you think, what kind of signal this sends into the world? That not every Polish person is cuckoo, and there are actually some people in higher ranked positions or who held certain positions that are reasonable and have some critical thinking and some common sense, and who actually know that the majority of Polish people know what's happening here and how they are being manipulated by the politicians. Someone like that who could go anywhere in the world probably. I think maybe, you know, he had connections, probably money, I don't know, I'm assuming here, but I tend to believe he could go to other countries. Why did he choose Belarus? And it's hard to believe sometimes. Many people don't believe that maybe it's because, actually, never been to Belarus myself, but I've been to Russia. Maybe he saw in Belarus the same what I saw in Russia. There's not a perfect place anywhere in the world, but maybe it's much, much better than this shit show that's going on right here. Don't you think so? Just saying. So let's continue. Now they're gonna accuse him of being a traitor, of course, etc., etc. And so the state-run Belarusian news agency Belta reported on Monday that Polish judge Tomasz Schmidt had asked for care and protection in Belarus. The judge, this is the word I have trouble pronouncing, adjudicated in the second division of the Provincial Administrative Court on the same day. The spokesman for the minister coordinating special services, now here in Poland, Jacek Dobrzyński, announced on platform X, previously known as Twitter, that the case was being investigated by the Internal Security Agency. So the spokesman for the minister, Jacek Dobrzyński, is saying today, which is yesterday, the Internal Security Agency initiated control activities in order to verify the scope of classified information to which, in connection with his, the judge, function, and conducted case of this judge of the Provincial Administrative Court who asked for the asylum in Belarus and what access he had to. Yep. Investigations are also carried out by the National Prosecutor's Office. It is about the suspicion of activities for the benefits of foreign intelligence. So more words from this judge. He says this, which is quite nice, and I thank him for this. I don't know how good he is, how bad he is. I just know that he could choose any country. He went there. So kudos to you. And I don't believe you're any agent, by the way. And you're saying this, which I agree. The Polish people want peace and good neighborly relations with Belarus and Russia. That is why I am in Minsk and I am ready to tell the truth. Now, the one and only Radosław Sikorski, our Minister of Foreign Affairs, remember? Thank you, USA. Deleted this tweet after Nord Stream pipeline. Poof, right? Poof, you know. The poof minister, thank you, USA, Sikorski says, commenting on this matter, shocking information. I can't comment on that, but I think it was someone involved in this political witch hunts during the previous term. The case is absolutely appealing. I am shocked. I'll be honest. We have had a traitor before. It seemed that this is a somewhat similar case. So, I think Sikorski will be shocked multiple times in the near future, because I think this might start some kind of Chinese domino movement. I have a feeling more and more people will be doing similar things. I think the next one will go to Russia. That will be something. And make announcement like this. Wouldn't it be fun, if someone like from very high rank officials would be like, screw it, I'm going to Kremlin and I'm gonna say what I wanna say. OMG. Yeah, shocking. But I also read this part of this article, that in the mid-December 2021, the Belarusian border guard reported that a Polish soldier, Emil Czeczko, asked for asylum in Belarus after he was detained near Tuszemla in Grodno region. He was a soldier of the 11th Infantry Division, Mazovian Artillery Regiment in Węgorzewo. In mid-March 2022, so just 3 months after that, Czeczko was found dead in Minsk. So who did it, So guys, that's what's happening. I'm telling you, it's time to play the music. You know, Muppet Show continues. So, since we are on the topic of the Muppet Show, let's go through your fantastic comments with lately our Muppet number 1. Puppet, and the minister, who, by the way, I didn't mention this, how could I forget? He's the one responsible for the police and fire department. Yep. And his freaking test, if he had blood, if he had alcohol in his blood, was so legit, like, give me a break. But that's, of course, we all should know by now how they fake those documents. And the comments of the day. The first one is from Daria Vladimirovna. I think you're from Russia. Maybe you're not, but if you are, spasiba, Daria. You said this: I have watched the video with the minister's speech. He speaks so slowly that I could learn Polish from this video. Lol. Yes, indeed, you can learn Polish from his video. The second comment is from Shanti Bell. Watch the Muppet Show video. That is very evident. What is really evident is the dismay and embarrassment of the decorated military and VIPs besides him. Absolutely. Also, didn't mention this during my video. You know, so many firefighters were like looking at each other. What the heck is going on? Is he for real or is he joking? And the people behind him as well. Yes, the VIPs behind. I mean, they are not VIPs to me, but you know, beside him, behind him actually, were making faces. But my favorite comment, and I think this is the second time, goes to Polish viewer Marcin Żółkowski, and I know that you know that I will be mentioning you because I actually responded to your comment. You said something that I will read you first. I will read you first in Polish and then I will read you this in English. Mokry sen Zeleńskiego się właśnie spełnił. Abramsy są w Moskwie. So translating, Zelensky's wet dream has just come true. The Abrams are in Moscow. And this was in relation to that Russia placed Volodymyr on the criminal wanted list. That was on the 4th of May and I recorded the video on the 5th, which was Sunday. Dziękuję Panie Marcinie bardzo za komentarz. Thank you so much for all your comments. Like I say, I read them all, don't be surprised. Some of them, if they are rude, disrespectful, there are not many of those. They will never see the daylight. I'm sorry. With all of this being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for hitting this like, sharing the videos, leaving the comments down below, for subscribing and for joining me on other platforms. Locals is the place if you want to support me as well. You also have PayPal, you have the fundraiser, Instagram to follow me, and what else is there? Join my mailing list free of charge. And with this being said, lots of love. And remember, we are the leading edge and we are saving humanity. See you tomorrow. Bye everyone.